So once you guys meet these 5 requirements, you can be confident that you are performing push-ups correctly. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about push-ups once again. Specifically, we're going to be going through a checklist of 5 items so that you can be confident that you are performing push-ups correctly. Push-ups are a great beginner-friendly calisthenics exercise, and we want to make sure we're performing them properly so that we get the most bang for our buck each rep and also reduce the chance of injury. So let's get right into it. The more you check off this list of 5, the more confident that you can be that you are performing the push-up correctly, and ideally, we want to hit all 5 of these points. So let's go ahead and start with point number 1. Point number 1 is your hips are sagging when you're performing push-ups. Now, when you're doing push-ups, if your push-ups look like this, where your hips are sagging, you don't have a good body line, that means we have a little bit of work to do when it comes to working on our core strength and also just activating the right muscles so that we maintain a nice neutral pelvic position and keep a nice straight body line. When we do a push-up, we want our body line along with our pelvis to be in a nice neutral position when it goes down and up. And the reason a lot of people end up sagging their hips is because they don't have the core strength yet to maintain that position, or they're not actively engaging their glutes, which also helps you align your pelvis. And if your push-ups look like this, one of the best exercises that you can do is working on planks. You can do planks on your forearm, or even better, in my opinion, for this specific exercise, is just doing a plank in a push-up position. And it'll help to make sure to record your form when you're doing these planks so that your body line is nice and straight. And if you're doing this right, you should feel a good burn in your core/abs area. And also remember that you want to make sure you're actively engaging your glutes, so squeezing your butt together, which will help with the body line in return. Number 2 is very similar to number 1, but your hips are piking now instead of sagging. So if your push-up looks like this, similar to number 1, you could just be lacking a little bit of core strength, or it's just a neuromuscular control issue where you don't really understand where your body line's supposed to be. And also, when you're doing push-ups in a piked position like this, you're actually shifting a lot of load onto your shoulder and not your chest, which isn't inherently a bad thing because pike push-ups are a variation to target your shoulders. But if your goal is to do regular push-ups, this isn't the way to do it. So like number 1, one of the best things that you can do to make sure that you understand the proper body line in a push-up is by doing planks. Work up to a solid 1-minute plank in the push-up position or in a forearm position. And if you can do a minute plank, then you definitely have the core control to be able to put yourself in that position and perform some push-ups. So again, for both of these issues, it's really going to help to record yourself from the side so that you can see what your body line is looking like. And from there, you just go ahead and do some trial and error. All right, so number 3 on the checklist is your elbows flaring out. This can be a little bit of a controversial topic because some people say that doing push-ups with your elbows going out is not bad. However, for a lot of people, doing push-ups in this flared out elbow position can be uncomfortable on the shoulders. It personally doesn't feel great for my shoulders either. And there are a lot of people that claim that shoulder impingement is more likely to occur in this elbow flared out position. So personally, I like to just do them with my elbows tucked in. Doing push-ups with my elbows tucked in a little bit more or at more of a 45-degree angle, it greatly reduces any discomfort that I may have and actually makes me feel the burn of the push-ups. So if you've ever had any shoulder issues doing push-ups, try tucking your elbows in a little bit into that like 45-degree angle or near your side. Maybe just not go all the way out like this. Play around with it, and if you are changing elbow positions, maybe start off with incline so that you get used to the movement pattern first, and then go back to the floor doing your regular variation. Number 4 on the checklist is controlling your eccentric. Now, what does eccentric mean? All eccentric means is the lowering portion/lengthening portion of a movement. So in a push-up, this is going to be the going down variation to the floor. And the mistake that people often make is they are just dropping to the ground way too fast and then pushing back up. Eccentric control is very, very important, especially in calisthenics. Calisthenics literally means to be able to control your own body weight. And if you're not controlling that lowering portion, you're really cheating yourself out on a lot of gains. Now, you don't have to do like a 10-second controlled eccentric, but at least go down in a controlled manner, at least in like a 1 to 2 second count. Just don't drop your body to the floor and push back up. Some people like to do very, very slow eccentric push-ups, so going 3 to 5 seconds down and then explosively coming up. And that's fine too. In my recommendation, I think at least 1.5 to 2 second eccentric is perfect, as long as you're just not dropping down in half a second. Now again, context is very, very important here. If you're in like some push-up challenge and you just want to bang out as many reps as you possibly can in a minute, then yes, of course, you can save a lot of energy by just skipping that eccentric portion and just dropping down down. But if you're watching this video, chances are you want to do push-ups because you want to get stronger, you want better body control. So eccentrics are very important. Number 5 in the checklist is going to be proper protraction of your shoulder blade. Now, I might have lost you right there, but hang in there with me. But when you're at the top of a push-up position, it helps to protract your shoulders. And what does protraction look like? Well, I'm about to show you. It's going from this position right here and just pushing out a little bit more with your shoulder blades. So from the ground, it might look something like this, where you're kind of just pushing the ground away from you using just your shoulder blades. This is also known as a push-up plus. What this does is this activates a muscle called the serratus anterior, which is directly responsible for this protracting motion. And this muscle is very important for your scapular stability and gives you a lot more control when you're initiating the push-up movement. So at the start of your push-up, try protracting your shoulder blades and then controlling the eccentric. You'll feel a lot more of a difference in the movement. But there you have it, guys. 5 items for your checklist for your push-up form. If you get all 5 of these down, chances are your push-ups look absolutely amazing. And of course, no one's form is ever going to be perfect. We can all work to improve tiny little details, but doing these 5 will help cover the basics and reduce your chance of injury a lot more. So start incorporating them into your push-up game. If you guys are brand new to fitness, make sure you guys check out my free 3-day course on starting fitness. And it's not some get abs in 30 days challenge. It's a challenge for you to finally start building a habit to work out with simple follow-along workout routines. It includes follow-along workout videos, habit trackers, video lectures, and much more. So if this is something that sounds interesting to you, join the 350 plus students that have signed up for this free course already. The link is in the description below. Other than that, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below if you guys have any questions, and I hope to see you guys in another video of mine. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.